been aware of Farm Rescue for several years. I've get some publications from the Dakotas and watch it and see how helpful it's been to folks and how meaningful it is for those in crisis. There's always situations out there that become a crisis, whether it's injuries or other kinds of things where farmers aren't able to complete their year or be able to get their crop in the ground. And Farm Rescue reaches out to those that are in need to keep farmers in business during those times of crisis. I'm a fourth-generation Iowa farmer, still raise crops in Spirit Lake up in northwest Iowa, corn and soybeans, and like every Iowa farmer have seen farm families and farmers come into crisis for emergency situations and need that help. One of the really great things we get to do in Iowa is celebrate our century farms and heritage farms, and when you look at those farms, you know there were times through those years that neighbors reached out during times of crisis, and it takes help sometimes to be able to keep those farms and that family through those challenging times. And what Farm Rescue can do is get a farmer from here through planting or from here through harvest and be able to have that chance at getting back on their feet or getting their family ready to be able to take care of things and be able to keep that farm in the family and do what we do so well in this state is reach out to those and around our community, making sure that there's a great opportunity for those families to stay farming and have this long tradition of great agriculture in Iowa. Certainly we see farmers that reach out in small communities that reach out to each other. The nature of Farm Rescue as a volunteer organization, I think, is very fitting with the kind of industry that we're in. It's a very personable business that we're in, and folks going through real challenges can find sometimes those out there that will perform the service, but Farm Rescue is set up to be able to help farmers, and that can be a hard time to reach out for help. So it is important for those farmers that are in need to be able to reach out to Farm Rescue. That's what folks have generated in the support. That's what the volunteers want to do. As you look at the volunteers and the structure of the way that they come to Farm Rescue and end up helping folks, you can sense the passion that they feel to reaching out to folks that are in need, and especially in very immediate situational crisis where there's a crop that needs to be planted and you don't have 6 months to do it. You have a few weeks to do it. Or a crop that needs to be harvested and a snowstorm's coming. It's time to get that out. And so the volunteers will be reaching out to people that they have never met, families they have never met, but families they know because of the organization of Farm Rescue that are in great need and need to be able to have that help. And they feel obviously wonderful about it as they take time, their own vacation in some cases, to be able to come out and work and help. I also want to encourage those that want to help with Farm Rescue to be able to financially support the organization, to be able to reach more farmers both here in Iowa and in other places.